Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Today we've got quite a bit planned. We're gonna dig some post holes. Granddad's over there in the tractor right now, and we're supposed to worm cows. And we're gonna feed later, but y'all have already seen all that. I'll see you in just a minute. Well, we've made it down to the pond where we're putting the fence in. Granddad is down there putting a bunch of limbs in the valley so that the cows, which have all tried to come in here at one point, won't come in here again. And as you all might have been able to see, Granddad's done a little bit of work here before. My job is to dig the post holes, and down here you can see I've already worked on one. Granddad is going by right now on the tractor. He's going to get the driver that we're supposed to use, along with that right there, the front loader. We take that and we tamp them down like this to where they'll go into the ground. I'm gonna try and show you all what I'm doing. It may be difficult, but I'll give it a shot. You all might be able to see that I'm wearing new bibbers today. I stole Natalie's because mine kind of ripped and hers were really comfortable on me, and she's planning on getting new ones anyways. So don't tell her. Okay, so I am trying my very hardest to make it to where you all can see everything that I'm doing right now. And if you can't, then I'm terribly sorry. While I'm doing this, I want you all to be sure to remember to like and subscribe. Might be saying that a little bit more in the videos now. As of recording, we are very close to 100, and it would mean so much to us here at Woodcock Farms if we could reach it. We want to continue to grow and become a better channel. And while we're on the topic of that, what do y'all think about the new intro? I worked mighty hard on it, trying to get something that don't look too bad and that people might enjoy. So I want your all's opinion on it. That might be my question of the day. So what we're doing right here is digging the holes for the posts. We want to get a circular hole down so that we can drive the post right in without any difficulties. Now that it's getting warmer, we can start making other kinds of videos instead of here's how we feed cows, here's how we feed cows, here's how we feed cows. There's a lot more to do in the summer than there is in the winter. I made my own little hay baler out of an old John Deere toy wagon. Might show y'all that at some point. Planning on baling some pine straw with it, but I'd have to test it because I'm not sure that it would work with pine straw. I know it works with hay because I've made some. I took apart one of the round hay bales that we used to feed, and I turned it into a few little square bales, ouch, that I could use. I reckon I've rambled on enough, and I gotta get that cow up. So I'll talk to y'all in a second. Well, the way I figure it, the best way to keep them from getting back in is to put the fence back up. And that's what we've just done. And while I'm down here, I don't think you all have been able to see the pond that we made. And that's it right there. It's completely revamped. Looks like the dogs really enjoy it. Which one is that? Oh, that's Ellie. She loves it. But we had that dug out and fixed up a while back, and it's a lot better than the old pond was. But y'all haven't gotten to see it yet, so I figured I'd do a little showing off considering how much it cost. Well, this is a little bit problematic. I got my hat stuck in my hair, and it sure does hurt. I'm gonna have to pull that out. This right here is our next hole. I've made myself a little makeshift tripod right there on on the fence post. I put the headband on and racked it around a few times, and then put the GoPro on top of that. So I figured I'd give you all a little bit of a nice view while I dig this hole. I've got the pond in the background. You all can enjoy it too. I'll see how quick I can make this. I decided to use a little bit of a all natural fertilizer. The antics these Angus pull. You might be able to tell where I got those from if you watched the last 2 videos that we've put out. We apologize for no Freebs Friday. Natalie was busy. She's got her own business that she works on. She has her own cakes. If you go on Facebook, you can find her. It's Natalie Bakes, I'm pretty sure. But she makes a pretty cake, and boy do they taste good. I had one not too long ago. That was one of the best cakes I ever had. And at her wedding, this is gonna sound a little silly, but she made her own cupcakes. I wouldn't have had it any other way though, because she makes some good food. If y'all are in need of any kind of cake or cupcake or cookie, or even now she's gotten into pretzels, just message her on Facebook at Natalie Bakes. She could give you a pretty nice price. But check her out. And while you're at it, you can check out our Facebook page. Anytime we've got meat for sale, we post it there. And I know in one of the videos I was real harsh on that manure spreader. It had just made me so angry. But we really do try to get one piece of equipment for the job and not have to buy anything like it ever again. We try to do as many repairs as possible and make things last as long as we can here on the farm, because we're not like those big guys that can lease something out, return it the next 2-3 years, lease it out again. We just can't do that. It's not viable for us. We got to get one thing and make it work. So that little International 275 manure spreader we've got, it sure does the job for us. This hole's almost deep enough. Just a little bit more. I don't know how I've talked the whole time. I guess it's just in my blood. I believe y'all might be just a little bit tired of rambling. So I'll pipe down a little bit. Granddad's coming down here with some more posts. I'll have to help him. We've got a couple more holes to drive, and I'll try to show all of them to you. But I guess I better go. While I'm still here, I figure I might remind y'all to like, comment, subscribe. I might be saying it a bunch this video, but I just want y'all to know that it really helps the channel out. And anytime you can do it, we ask that you do. Now we've got this post to set up. I don't know what the GoPro was doing right there for a second, but we gotta get this and put it in the hole. And there we go. As you all might be able to see behind me, we got all the posts up for right now. I finished digging them, and then me and Granddad spent a little while. We put them all up, and what I didn't get to record was us putting this wire up right here. It goes all the way down to the very end. Me and Granddad worked pretty hard on that. We had to cut it right here. I was just sitting here waiting on Granddad, and I was thinking, I kind of want some water. I'm real thirsty. It's a shame I can't drink out of the pond down there. That one or that one, because if I could, I would. I'm tempted to ask Nee to get me a bottle and then run up to the house while he's getting the other stuff. I might do it. I got water. Got a bottle for me and Granddad. And while I was down there, I was thinking, I wonder how many people drink their water out of a Diet Coke bottle. I don't think it's very many, but like I said earlier, we use what we can and we make it last. And since we drink well water here, just fill it up from the sink and it works great. It's good tasting water too. I just changed the battery because I ran out when I was down there fixing the fence. Me and Granddad got that done, and now I'm fixing to sweep all the feed up. Now we're moving the tractor, and if you saw our last video, Angus Antics, you can see just about exactly how we feed our cows. Since today isn't necessarily focused on feeding the cows, I'll leave that to Natalie in the last video. You all can watch that. I'll see if I can link it really fast. But I'm just getting a bale of hay right now. I typically do the tractor driving when it comes to this, and I let Granddad do all the feeding and stuff. Natalie focuses on the grain, and we get it done in an instant. Now that we've got that bale in, we're sitting here in the tractor. We have to wait and see if that ever overflows. I've already had to go over it once, but when it does, you got to put the forks down over it so that it don't come out of the mixer, and you have to scoop it up like Natalie did last time.
Surprise everybody, it's me. I have come to feed. I've been busy today, so while the boys have been fencing, I have been working on stuff around the house. So I'm here now, and Ace is gonna go get another bale of hay, and I am going to take you on a short jaunt with me to feed the feeders.
Just don't kill them, please.
I know how to take care of my animals.
Not the animals, the viewers.
The viewers! Oh my gosh. So we got a question on one of our last videos that said, what is the difference between a feeder and a beef? So any calf that is being fed with the intention of it gaining weight to ultimately be sold is a feeder calf. And the reason that I say beef versus feeder is because the beefs that we have are our upcoming beefs that we are gonna sell. These already have appointments. We feed them separately from the rest of the feeders so that we can accurately track how much weight they're gaining. And so just for us to differentiate them, we call them feeders and beefs. And with that gets us into the question of what really is a cow. What is a calf? What are these animals? And so a cow is kind of the umbrella term, but a cow specifically is a female bovine that has reproduced a calf. A bull is a male bovine that is fully intact and has the ability to breed a cow and have a calf. A heifer is a female calf that is not really a baby, but she has not yet had her first calf. A steer is a male bovine that is not intact. He cannot reproduce or breed any calves. That you can kind of break it down into yearling and such based on their age, but that's kind of the best way to just describe what we're actually talking about. So hopefully that gives you a little more information. If you don't know what a cow is, a lot of times people will just say a cow is a cow, but really a cow is not a cow. There's a lot of different names we have for these things. He has a loud mouth. I don't know if Asa told you all yet, but we're worming cows today, so I've come down low to get the cows, and I always forget how pretty it is down here.
Somebody's a little unhappy about being up in this tank pad. We're working on getting all the cows up right now from this lower end. And we're gonna put them up here, oh, if I could point, in the tub. And that's where we're gonna take the wormer and spray it on them. And then from there, we can put them back over there in that little area and then turn them back down low. We've got all the gates shut so that they'll come through, and they're coming through that little bitty tiny gate right now. We've got the tub all set up and we've done our first 3 cows right there. The way we were doing it is we put them in the tub, they go around, and we line them up right here, and we've got a wire right here, and we've got ivermectin hanging on it with a worming gun, and we just go down the line and spurts them all, so that way they get wormed and they don't have to go on the head chute one by one. This is our worming setup. We've got that worming gun and the ivermectin tub right there, and Granddad reaches down and he squirts them right on their spine right there. We've got this to where it'll slide all the way on that wire. And you have to get every single cow. This one's running away. What are you doing? Just to be clear, it doesn't hurt the cows. It only hurts their feelings a little bit because they have to be moved away from their food.
Hey everyone, I don't know if you can hear me, but I have a perfect example right here of why it is so important to check your cows, because had we not been worming them, you know, we wouldn't be able to be so close to them unless we went and checked them. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but she has got wire wrapped around. It starts on this foot, but it's going all the way over to this one. If this was a day, you know, when a farmer wasn't putting all of his cows up and he didn't regularly check them, there's no telling how long this would be on there. So this is why it's important to check on your cows. So she's got it. It's twisted in a knot right there. And when I found her, it was just twisted right there. But then when she got nervous, she stepped in it and now it's wrapped around both feet. I believe I got it figured out. You did a good job, girlie. You did a good job. We got it off, didn't we?
We finished worming all the cows. We got them put back in the lower end where they belong. And now we're walking back to the house because our day's done. We're getting hungry.
Because it's supper time.
Absolutely. I'm getting hungry. We got a lot accomplished today. We got that fence down there put in. We got the cows on the lower end wormed. And we fed all of them. And Natalie got a little feature in this video. And don't forget
to like and subscribe.
And comment too, please.